Hi, it's Russ from Pro Tools Expert, and I've got myself a set of the Bad Cat samples. And on the blog this month, we are doing a deal which includes the Lucky Harp, the Indie Glock, the Music Box, the Performer Chord, and bass pedals. And also another freebie, which is a little keyboard that you'll see as well if you go and take a look. Now, they're all very different, and they are not run-of-the-mill sample libraries. They're aimed at those who are doing sound design or want something very different from the usual stuff that you get in most sort of sound packages. They're meticulously sampled and got some really nice creative features. So I'm going to go through them one at a time and let you take a look and then a listen, a usual show and tell situation. So we'll take them one at a time, and first I'll show you what is there, and then I'll give you kind of sound demonstration. So here we have the Lucky Harp. Now my wife's Irish, so she'll love to hear this. And it has reverb and decay. You can switch on and off and adjust, and an attack time and a release time. We'll look at that in a while. Then 12K, where you can push that right up as well and get some extra top end sound in there as well. And it comes in two versions, a chromatic version and a diatonic version as well. That's not something you take if you want to lose weight. That's just a different tuning method, and I'll show you in a while why that's quite useful to have. So this is it just first on its own. So I'm going to stop talking now and just demonstrate it to you, and then we'll move on to the other ones in the set. So here we are first with the Lucky Harp. Now, some really great features, especially if you're doing sound design. The attack is great because you can do some really ethereal stuff. You push the attack and release time up high, and also a bit more verb and a bit more decay on there. You get these really kind of nice ethereal soundscape sounds. And push the 12K in as well. That opens up some top end. You can hear it pushing in there at the end. We'll take the attack back down and the release and make it much more muted. Now the diatonic means that then just the white notes, there's no black notes involved now, so if I play the black notes they're not playing at all, but what I have now is, of course with harps then you can do things like this. Great for sound design. So there we go, that's the Lucky Harp. Now let's move on to the Indie Glock. Now Glocks are again quite difficult to sample, so what we have here is a really nice Glock that's been sampled, verb, decay, some width this time as well, and then attack and release. So basic first is the standard sound. Let's try the other presets that you get with it. The muted one. So two presets in that, but a really, really nice Glock. Let's move on to the Music Box now. This has some lovely, lovely treats involved in it as well. It has the mechanics as well as the sounds. Then we have the reverb, decay, and Then we have the width, and then we can add warmth and release into that as well. So the basic clean sound. So you can hear the mechanics. And this is great for kind of horror stuff, so. So there's some reverb in there as well, and some width. If you want it less bright and some bit more roundness into it, and then we can also increase the release time as well. And there's a few presets. That's the clean one. This is the version 2 sound. So 2 presets in that. Now let's move on to the Performer chord. This is basically kind of an accordion type sound. It's actually a real instrument. So it's got an accordion type feature to it. It's got a left hand and a right hand. So the left hand is going to give us the kind of chord. And we can see here at the bottom we've got the green. But then what we have as well is we have the right hand, which gives us all the top hand stuff. And of course higher. But lovely, lovely features in there. Now, there's some really cool features. One of them is that they have included the noise of the motor. So if you turn this on, you can turn that fan noise right up or down. And key noise as well, we can put more in there. So there we go. Of course, if you don't want that, you could turn it off, even with a click switch. Now, the final one in this set is, and I love what they do, they're very eclectic in the sets they create. This is a set of bass pedals that have been recorded both with the dynamic and a ribbon mic. And you can do some other things like add chorus and distortion. So you've first basically got the nice basic. Let's turn it up a bit. So there's the dynamic mic, and there's the ribbon. You can mix those together. And then have a global volume here, can add distortion in. Add some chorus in. And again, we can saturate both the dynamic and the ribbon. And filter them as well. And get some really, really unique sounds. So there's 2 or 3 settings. That's the warm. This is the edge. So if you're into kind of prog rock, this is the sample library for you. Lovely meticulous sampling there. That's far more organ style now. So there we are. Bass pedals, performer chord, music box, indie Glock and Lucky Harp. A great collection of instruments, and as I say at the moment on the blog, there's a really special deal on them, so go and check it out. As I say, great for sound designers and those looking for something far more unique than the normal run-of-the-mill sounds that you can get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.